Hello, my friend, and welcome. I'm so glad you could stop by today. We are taking a look at Cattails' Wildwood story as part of my exploration of all things NextFest. This is a demo that has been available for actually quite a while, so outside of NextFest as well. Probably one of them will be more likely to still be available after the end, so if you wanted to check it out, you could probably wait and prioritize games that are not as readily available as a demo. It says, become a cat. In this cozy life sim RPG, you'll lead your colony into the mysterious Wildwood. Hunt prey, harvest herbs, collect magical treasures, and defend your new home from intruders. Build a thriving town to recruit new cats. Get to know the residents, fall in love, and raise a litter of kittens. Alright, we're going to start a new game. Now, it did give us a little warning at the very beginning. This is just a demo version, so we have a limited spot or a limited length of time that we can play. I'm just going to go ahead and randomize 5 times because I see 5. Alright, Alexander. And we're going to customize. I think we will make him a tuxedo. Alright, and body type. We'll make him a little fluffy. I think I like him better with short hair on there. Ears are long. Tail. Fluffy. I think we'll go with 2. Alright. And accessories. Well, of course he needs whiskers. I think no collar. Maybe a little bit of a face scar. Okay. And eye color. We can actually do the eyes separately. That's pretty cool. Okay, we'll give him kind of a orangish, yellowish color. And I can kind of fade that down a little bit. There we go. Alright. And oh, those are all the different colors. I just realized that. Holy cannoli. Okay. And we're going to head back. And then we're going to go, okay. Select your game difficulty and other accessibility options. You can change these later at any time from the in-game pause menu. So, difficulty, we're going to make it easy on me because I'm usually pretty bad at these kind of games. Time passage, normal, okay. Or we can do relaxed or leisurely. We'll do relaxed. Hunt mode, succeed with perfect timing. Random chance. Immersive, same as coin, but no GUI and no prey radius will show. And the default is quick time. I think my timing probably going to be a little off. Yeah. Lacking in sleep, so probably not going to do the greatest with anything that requires me to be quick. Random enemies are on. We'll go ahead and leave that. Okay, we'll keep it normal. The weird spider replacement kind of thing is always a little strange to me. And we will leave the light flashes on for lightning. And okay, when on your character will automatically run. Yeah, we're turning that on because I don't like to have to keep pushing buttons. Once upon a time, 3 great cat colonies lived in a plentiful land. For generations they thrived, hunting the critters of the region and harvesting the fruits of the forest. Sometimes the colonies bickered and fought, but each of their leaders shared a respect for the spiritual mediator of the world, the forest guardian. The word of the guardian was law, and all cats revered him. From the sacred temple, the guardian kept the balance over the catlands, working for the benefit of all. The cats of the forest thrived. They played in the meadows and ruled over the hills. They built strong walls and gathered prey for winter. But one fateful day, calamity struck. In an instant, the temple was shattered. A terrible earthquake tore the stones from their ancient resting places. A horrible rift was ripped open in the ground. Every cat shuddered with fear. Worse than the destruction of the land was the fading of its guardian. With a weak voice, the forest guardian announced that the land was no longer safe for any cat. A new home must be found, and a new temple must be built, or else the guardian spirit would not survive. Then the spirit of the guardian flickered and vanished. The frightened cats mourned and did not know what to do. A great meeting was called, and all the cats of the forest attended. Together, they deliberated long over what must be done. The decision was reached that each cat should choose for themselves a leader to follow and set out to find new lands to settle. Maybe some would have the strength to build a better life. You, Alexander, a cat of great renown, offered to lead a group into the unknown and build both a new home and a new temple. Soon, cats from every colony took up your call. Once enemies, now united by a common cause, you all set out to find a patch of earth to call your own. But the wilderness is fraught with danger, and there are threats on all sides. What will become of your colony? Will you lead them into a prosperous new era? Will you find the perfect place to build a home? Only time will tell. Okay, I will say first off that the whole intro thing is so nice and dramatic and interesting graphics, and so it's a little bit jarring to go from that to the pixelated graphics of the actual game. I think there could have been some advantage in making it match a little better. Maybe finding someplace in between. I do like the pixel graphics though, but it's funny seeing it go from, the cinematic moment to cartoonish almost. Another day, another campsite to establish. This looks like as good a place as any. Flat ground and good hunting nearby, according to the scouts. Let's all work together to ensure that we have adequate shelter and food before it gets dark. Oh, do we really have to set up camp again? We just did that yesterday. When are we finally going to pick a place to settle down and stop moving all the time? I'm too tired to help out. My paws are sore. Will you quit your belly aching and lend a paw already? The job won't ever get done with that attitude. We'll settle down once we find the right spot. Haven't found anywhere that's got the right resources to keep us going. Alexander will tell us when we've arrived. Isn't that right, Alexander? Of course. Alexander will make an announcement once we find our new home. For now, we've got to keep looking. We've all survived a difficult winter. Now that spring is here at last, our luck may finally turn for the better. I suspect it will soon. Spark, we really could use your help. Where are you going to sleep if the shelter's not built? You're not my little kitten anymore, you're an adult. We all need you to pitch in if you want to be treated like one. Hey Alexander, I'm going out to hunt. In the meantime, do you suppose you could help Spark feel better? I think Spark would cheer right up if they had some valerian to energize them. It's a pink herb that grows around here. Always puts a spring in my step. I saw a huge cluster of valerian just south of here, across the brook. Alright, I'm headed out to find some dinner. Remember, the valerian is just to the south. Best of luck to you. Alright. So we move here. Looks like we can use this. Is this it? Okay. You can pick up the valerian. Oh wait, this is it. Okay. Controls are easy. It moves really easily and really nicely. Okay. What's that smell? Smells like valerian? Did you find some, Alexander? Would you consider maybe giving me a little? I really think it would help my headache. Open your inventory and select the valerian to hold it, then give it to Spark. Okay, so Q for inventory. It's an odd letter. This is your inventory. You can view all of the items that you are currently carrying. Select the Valerian and press E to hold it in your mouth. Then close your inventory and give it to Spark. Oh. Give Valerian. Oh, you know what? I'm feeling better already. I can do this now that my headache is gone. I'm ready to help build the shelter. Thanks, Alexander. Sorry for being such a stick in the mud earlier. Thanks for your assistance, Alexander. I'm glad you found that herb. All cats appreciate a thoughtful gift. Giving out items that you find is a wonderful way to make friends. Now we can continue working on the shelter. We'll take it from here. Those pesky slippery little mice. Everything okay over there, Coco? You're looking a little stressed out, you know. I regret to inform you that I have returned empty-handed. Today does not seem to be my day. Perhaps someone else could try their luck. After all, we need to catch some food or we're all going to be very hungry. Alexander, you've always been an excellent hunter. Would you care to accompany me? I'd be more than happy to point out where I smelled some prey. Yes, I think this will work splendidly. The mice are just to the east through the forest, and then a little south. I'll lead the way. It's windy. Thanks for agreeing to help, Alexander. Between the two of us, we'll catch plenty of prey in no time. Now there's just the small matter of this dreadful breeze holding us back. Seems this narrow pathway has created something of a wind tunnel. It's picked up since I returned. Do you feel it, Alexander? The gusts are low to the ground. I suspect that a well-timed dodge may be enough to avoid them entirely. Why don't you try to dodge the wind gusts and push ahead? Press Control to perform a dodge. Avoid the wind gusts and press onward. Excellent work, Alexander. Okay, it was more of a jump than a dodge, but the clearing where I saw the mice is just to the south. I'll meet you there. Do you smell it, Alexander? There's a mice hiding somewhere around here. Oh, he's cute. There, it's a mouse. Now's our chance. First, you'll need to sneak to it so it won't see you coming. Get nice and close. The closer you are, the higher your chance of success. Don't get too close. If you do, the mouse will notice you and run away. Once you're near, pounce. If you're successful, you will have caught the mouse. If not, you can always try again on another mouse. Good luck to you, Alexander. Okay, press Shift to sneak, and then space to pounce. Bravo, bravo, you caught it. Great work, Alexander. Turns out all I needed was a buddy, because I caught one too. Now we won't have to return empty-handed. There's all sorts of prey you can hunt in the wild. Use your nose to track them down whenever you get hungry. Speaking of hunger, I think I just heard your belly rumble. You must be famished from all the work you've been doing today. When was the last time you had a bite to eat? Good thing you have that mouse. You should probably eat it now so you won't starve. You can view your hunger bar in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. It looks like a fish. As you play, your hunger bar will decrease over time. You'll need to eat regularly so you won't take damage from starvation. First, pick up the mouse with E. Then open your inventory with Q and find the mouse. Press R to eat it. Okay, E to pick up the mouse, Q to get into our inventory. Select the mouse and press R. There we go. There's the fish that tells us our hunger. Alright. That looked like it was tasty. Remember to always pay attention to your hunger. It isn't good for your health to go too long without a meal. Alright, we've done our duty. I have a mouse to bring back with us. What do you say we get back to the campsite and see how it's coming along? Wait a minute. What on earth is that? I don't like the look of that. What if it's dangerous? We should investigate before we head back. Think you could check it out, Alexander? Okay. Uh-oh, that doesn't look friendly. Looks like you're on your own for this fight. I can't get to you through this wall. You can do it, Alexander. Keep a level head. I'm sure you can win. I'll give you some pointers. You can use your claws to swipe and deal some damage. It'll probably take a couple hits to take it down, judging from the look of it. Be careful to stay out of the way of its attacks. Be quick and agile to avoid taking damage. I'll be rooting for you from here, Alexander. You've got this. Okay, space to attack. A voidling cat? Nicely done, Alexander. You made quick work of that thing, whatever it was. Oh no, looks like you've got company again. Watch out! Two of them this time. What are you going to do? Oh, I've got it. You may find it easier to defeat them with a charged attack. You can wind up your attacks to unleash a more powerful variant and launch yourself into the battle. Try it out. Hold space to charge your attack, and then release to launch yourself into battle and deal extra damage. You showed them. Well done, Alexander. And the path to the campsite is open again. I think when you defeated those voidling cats, their shadowy wall went away too. What do you think those things were? Why did they attack us? We'll need to report this to the others. They should know if there's dangers around. Let's head back to the campsite and let everyone know what happened here. Okay, can we pick this up? Attacked by angry, shadowy cats? That doesn't sound good. What if they're still out there, lurking in the forest just beyond the camp? What if we aren't safe? Jag is right, that sounds dangerous. Oh, what are we going to do? Strange voidling cats, you say? How intriguing. What's with the mask? What a wondrous opportunity. I would love to spot one for myself so I could research its behaviors and properties. The good news is that Alexander was able to defeat them. That means we stand a chance, right? Whatever they aren't invincible. I sure would like to learn more about them before the next time we encounter one. Greetings, Alexander. Greetings, all mortal cats. I cannot long manifest my presence here, but I have chosen this moment to appear before you all with fateful news. It's the Forest Guardian. We are honored to be in your presence, great guardian spirit. I have missed you dearly these past few months. We all have. It's good to see you again, Coco, my old friend. Soon my power will wane once more, but without a temple constructed, I have no place to tether myself to the physical realm. But I have come with cheerful tidings. Tomorrow you all will settle in your new permanent home. I have foreseen it. We are not far now. Then a new temple shall be constructed, and I shall abide with you all once more. A permanent settlement? Oh, this is wonderful. I think I speak for all of us when I say that we are ready to be home at last. But what of the voidling cats? Is it safe to build our town so close to such a threat? Do not fear the voidling cats. Dangerous though they may be, I will teach you to overcome their power. The very presence is the reason why I believe we must settle here. In time, you will understand. In ages long past, this region was known as the Wildwood. It has been uninhabited since time immemorial. When I felt the presence of the voidling cats, I had a sudden premonition that there is some good that we will be able to accomplish here. It is no mistake that you have journeyed to this land. Alexander, I will teach you to speak with my voice, so that you will have power over the voidling cats. The skill I am about to teach you is known as Lion's Roar. Use it when danger is near and your enemies will scatter. Skills are powerful abilities that will aid you as you play. You can learn and improve many different skills over time. You can view your equipped skills in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Find Lion's Roar and activate it to continue. You have done well, Alexander. With time and experience, you will be able to improve your Lion's Roar and use it to even greater effect. I have every confidence that you will be able to overcome the challenges that lie ahead. That sounded terrific, Alexander. If I were a voidling cat, I'd be quaking in my boots. Is it true that we're going to finally have a home for ourselves? I can't wait to see. I have to admit, as much as I like seeing the world, it would be nice to build a shop and slip back into daily routine after all this time. I've gathered quite a large inventory while we've been journeying. It's getting harder and harder to bring it with me when I move. I'm ready to stay in one place. Yes, and it would be nice for me to have a sterile environment to treat my patients. I could have a clinic again, at long last. Do you have any idea how hard it is to treat a wounded cat while on the road? Aw, you mean all that work I did building the shelter was for nothing? We won't even need it after tomorrow? That's okay, though. I wouldn't mind having a real home again. And it sounds like we are agreed. Next, we should have Alexander decide exactly which part of the Wildwood we should settle in. I have the latest scout reports right here. These are the spots that would make for a suitable home. Which one will it be? Okay, we have the forest, which is sparse pine and oak woodland, welcoming and hospitable. Meadow, gentle river winds through this flowery field. Mysterious swamp overrun with wild willows and weeds. The beach, an inland lagoon surrounded by sandy beaches and tropical vegetation. And volcano. I think I'm going to do the meadow. That looks like an ideal spot to settle. Great choice, Alexander. Now that we have a home, we're starting to feel like a real colony again. What are we going to call ourselves? Okay, again, I will randomize 5 times. Ooh, obsidian. There's so many choices. I think I like the obsidian domain. And our leaders will be known as... I think I like overseer. The obsidian domain. I like the sound of that. At first light tomorrow, we will travel to our new home. Let's all hear a cheer for Alexander, overseer of the obsidian domain. Here we are, home at last. We've all worked very hard to establish the town, haven't we? This is your new den, Alexander. I hope the location is alright. If not, you can always move it later. Inside, you'll find everything you need to feel right at home. A bed to sleep in, a calendar, even a scratching post to train your skills. Why don't you go check it out for yourself? You've had a long day. I'll bet some sleep would be nice. Alright, so we can go sleep in our bed. This looks like a great spot to curl up and sleep for a while. What would you like to do? Well, we're going to save our progress first of all. And then we're going to go to sleep. Okay, good to know that it auto-saves when we do the sleep. Alright, we're going to leave our den. And we unlocked an achievement. Humble beginnings. Good morning, Alexander. How did you sleep? There's one final thing we need to do before the Obsidian Domain is officially moved in. We need to construct a new temple so that the Forest Guardian has a place to live. Without the Forest Guardian, we won't have guidance and protection from the harsh wilderness around us. Come on, let's pick a spot for the temple to be built. This is the Founder's Stone. From here, you can manage all of the details of our domain. You can move buildings, view our stockpiles, change administrative details. It's an important place for the Overseer to visit often. We're going to use the Founder's Stone to place the temple. Pick a spot. Any open plot will do. This is the build menu. Use this menu to place or move buildings, paths, decor, and more. Place the temple building anywhere to continue. I kind of actually think it's meant to go right here. Great work, you've placed the temple. Close the build menu to continue. So we press escape to save any changes. And there's some notes here as far as... Oops, didn't mean to do that. Are you finished making changes? Yeah. Before I do any more damage. That's an awesome spot for the temple. Now we're officially moved in. It feels surreal, doesn't it? You should take some time to get acquainted with our new home. Walk around town or take a trip out to the wilderness. I'm certain you'll find something to do. There's plenty of good hunting and lots of herbs to forage outside of town. I'm sure everyone would love it if you stop by to say hello, too. When you're ready, come to the temple and we can formally welcome the Forest Guardian together. Alright, I'll leave you to decide what you'd like to do next. See you around, Alexander. Let's read our mail. Okay. Hello, Alexander. Crampy here, writing to let you know that my clinic is now open. Grand opening of the general store. And Coco saying, we've made it. Okay, let's wander around and see everybody. Hello, I trust that you're staying busy today. What a glorious day, not a cloud in the sky. Manage colony details. Okay, so we can actually make changes if we choose. Good to know. I kind of try to follow along the path here. Okay, I just noticed that we have a little map up here. So I'm imagining it would let us know. Oh, what do I have in my mouth? Why do I have void marrow in my mouth? That's good to know. I can pick things while I'm out here. Get some of this valerian root. Can we pick up stones or anything? I scared off a mouse. Probably shouldn't have done that. Need to walk more carefully. What is this? Oh, we have crafting here, so we can make plant food recipes. Okay, we might as well make some of that, just see how we do. We got one of those. Okay, valerian seeds. So we should be able to grow some? Interesting. What do we have here? Okay, so we have storage kind of randomly placed around, apparently. Say hello to Spark. What's up? Catch any bugs today? I tried. I'm the fastest cat in the domain. I know because when I was just a kid, I would race against the older cats and I won every time. I've asked them to race against me again, but they say I'm too old for those games. Would you race me? I mean, if we could, I don't know how to do it, but... Here's the task board, a place for community members to post their requests. Okay, let's view. I'd like to try my hand at cooking a new recipe, but I'm all out of shrews. Does anyone have some spare time to track a couple down for me? That would be so nice. Okay. So we gotta go find some shrews. Might as well visit Jag while we're at it. Alright. Never thought I'd leave home, but here I am. Lots of good memories back there. Hopefully I can make some new ones out here and get over it. I'm going to try to keep an eye on things around town for you. Some cats got to keep the peace and watch out for petty crimes and all that. I'll do my best to keep quiet and stay out of your way as I go about my duties. Alright. That's all we can ask of you, Jag. Overall, I think it's a fun game. I do think it's definitely something a lot of people will enjoy. It's probably something even I would enjoy as long as I have some way to, like, some kind of wiki or tutorial type area that I can look up controls when I need to and sort that thing out. But I prefer when it's available in the game. Personally, I think if you haven't been playing a whole bunch of these type of games, you probably will love it, especially if you like cats. I think it's just, for me, a personal burnout on it. But I don't know. I might have to come back to it at a later time and see how I feel about it then. But it was great to have you here today. If you had a good time, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing with a friend. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this game. Have you ever played it? Does it seem like something you think you'd enjoy? Are you having burnout on any kind of game types? Let me know in the comments down below. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you again real soon.